Today we're going to start section 5.2, Solving Inequalities by Multiplication and Division. Multiplication or division involving a positive coefficient works exactly the same as solving equations with multiplication or division. The only thing you need to remember is moving the variable to the left if necessary and switching the symbol. In example 1, 1/4 m less than or equal to negative 17 is solved by multiplying both sides by 4. And that leaves us with m is less than or equal to negative 68. In set builder notation, it would be all numbers m such that m is less than or equal to negative 68. In example 2, 4b is less than negative 3 would be solved by dividing both sides by 4, which would leave us with b is less than negative 3/4. Or in set builder notation for all numbers b such that b is less than negative 3/4. Let's look at a couple of problems together. The first problem, 1/2 a, or 1/2 times a, less than 20. To solve this problem, we're going to multiply both sides by 2, which would leave us with a is less than 40. In the second example, we have 4r, or 4 times r, is less than 64. To solve this problem, we're going to divide both sides by 4, and we're left with r is less than 16. Here we did not need to switch the variable to the left since they were already on the left for us, so there was no need to switch the symbol. Now it's time to do a couple of problems on your own. Self-check number 1 is 2/3 h is greater than 14. Self-check number 2 is 6p less than or equal to 96. Solve both of these on the back of your work, your notes, and then put your answer on your notes page and submit your answer to me online. Next, we're going to do multiplication or division involving a negative coefficient. This is going to be a little different than with positive coefficients because each time we multiply or divide by a negative, we have to switch our symbol to the opposite direction. So in example 3, multiplying, we have negative 72 is less than f divided by negative 6. To solve this problem, we multiply both sides by negative 6, and that gives us 432 is greater than f. Notice that we switched the symbol because we multiplied by a negative number. So it changed from less than to greater than. But then our variable is on the right, so we need to switch it again, the symbol again, because we need to move the variable to the left side of the inequality. So it switches back to f is less than 432. In set builder notation, that would be for all numbers f such that f is less than 432. In example 4, we will solve an inequality by dividing by a negative coefficient. Negative 26 is less than or equal to negative 26 times t. We need to divide both sides by negative 26. Because we divided by a negative, we have to switch our symbol. So the answer would be 1 is greater than or equal to t. But then we need to switch it again because we need to move our variable to the left. So the final answer would be t is less than or equal to 1. In set builder notation, that would be written t such that t is less than or equal to 1. Now let's try some problems together. The first example is negative 1/4 j less than or equal to 12. In this case, we need to multiply both sides by a negative 4. And that will leave us with j is greater than or equal to negative 48. Keep in mind that we had to switch our symbol because we multiplied by a negative. In the second example, we have negative 6w is greater than negative 72. In this case, we're going to divide both sides by negative 6. That's going to leave us with w is less than 12. Again, keep in mind that we need to switch that symbol because we divided by a negative 6. Now it's time to do a couple of problems on your own. In self-check number 3, negative 1/6 times n is greater than or equal to negative 18. In self-check number 4, negative 7f is greater than 5. Take a few minutes to work these problems on the back of your notes, put your answer on your notes, and also submit your answer to me online.